The world is a tapestry woven with threads of both light and darkness. Where there is joy, there is sorrow. Where there is love, there is hate. And from the echoes of these negative emotions, from the darkness that clings to the human heart, rise the Pishacha. These are not merely monsters, but manifestations of our deepest fears and unfulfilled desires given monstrous form. They are the hunger that lingers after death, the rage that refuses to die, the jealousy that festers in the grave. In Hindu cosmology, death is not the end but a transition. Imagine a soul so consumed by negativity, so shackled to earthly desires that it cannot move on. This trapped energy, this lingering darkness, coalesces into the terrifying form of a Pishacha. They are born from the residue of powerful emotions: rage, envy, lust, despair. They are the embodiment of everything we fear to become in life and dread encountering in death. Pishachas are a stark reminder of the power of our emotions. They are a cautionary tale about the darkness that resides within us all. And they are a terrifying glimpse into the horrors that await those who let their negativity consume them. In the next section, we will delve deeper into the physical manifestations of these creatures, exploring the chilling visages they adopt to instill fear and feed their insatiable hunger. To gaze upon a Pishacha is to witness the grotesque embodiment of our darkest emotions. They are nightmares given form, their appearances as varied as the depths of human depravity. Some accounts describe them as hulking figures, their flesh rotting and putrid, their eyes burning with malevolent hunger. Others speak of emaciated forms with razor-sharp claws and fangs, their bodies twisted and contorted by an eternity of suffering and rage. Often, their forms reflect the sins that birthed them. A Pishacha born of avarice might appear grotesquely obese, its skin stretched taut over mounds of stolen wealth. Conversely, one consumed by envy might be skeletal and gaunt, its eyes burning with an insatiable hunger for what it can never possess. But the true horror of the Pishacha lies not simply in their physical appearance, but in their ability to tap into our deepest fears. They are masters of disguise, able to assume any form that will incite terror and despair in their victims. They might appear as loved ones, their faces twisted into grotesque parodies, their voices dripping with false comfort and poisoned promises. The Pishacha is a chilling reminder that the most terrifying monsters are often not those that hide in the shadows, but those that wear the faces of those we trust. Their ability to morph and contort their forms is a testament to their insidious nature, a reflection of the insidious ways in which negativity can twist the familiar into something monstrous. In the following section, we will explore the cunning ways in which these creatures stalk their prey, using a combination of physical prowess and psychological manipulation. Pishachas are not mindless predators driven solely by base hunger. They are cunning hunters. Their methods a terrifying blend of brute force and insidious manipulation. Their prey is not flesh and bone, but the very essence of human emotion, the fear, despair, and anger that sustains them. Imagine a darkness that seeps into your thoughts, whispering doubts and amplifying anxieties. This is the Pishacha's first attack, a subtle erosion of your mental defenses. They feed on discord, thriving on the negative energy generated by arguments, fear, and sorrow. They are drawn to places of suffering and death, where the veil between the worlds is thin and the echoes of anguish linger. Once they have identified their prey, Pishachas weave intricate traps of fear and paranoia. They might manipulate the environment, creating illusions designed to isolate and torment their victims. A flickering light might transform into a menacing figure. A whispered word might become a chorus of disembodied voices. They prey on vulnerabilities, exploiting insecurities and amplifying existing fears. The Pishacha's goal is not a quick kill, but a slow and agonizing drain. They savor the terror of their victims, drawing on their fear like a lifeline, and as their prey succumbs to despair, the Pishacha grows stronger, its own form becoming more tangible, its hunger even more insatiable. Section 4. Born of Anguish, the Pishacha's place in Hindu cosmology. To understand the Pishacha, we must delve into the intricate tapestry of Hindu cosmology. They are not simply monsters, but integral threads in the fabric of existence, their origins intertwined with the very nature of life, death, and the afterlife. In the grand cycle of reincarnation, death is not the end, but a transition. Souls, burdened by karma, journey through various realms, their ultimate destination determined by the balance of their deeds in life. The Pishacha, however, represents a tragic disruption of this cycle. They are souls trapped between worlds, their passage to the afterlife blocked by the weight of their own negativity. Often these are souls who met untimely or violent ends, their deaths fueled by intense emotions that continue to burn even after their physical forms have perished. Their inability to move on, their lingering attachment to earthly desires and grievances, anchors them to the mortal realm as Pishachas. Their existence serves as a stark warning against succumbing to base desires and clinging to negativity. The Pishacha is a reminder that death is not an escape from our emotions, but rather a continuation of their influence in a different form. Section 5. Scars on the Soul, the lingering trauma of the Pishacha's touch. The Pishacha's impact extends far beyond physical harm. Their true terror lies in their ability to inflict lasting psychological wounds, leaving their victims haunted by fear and despair long after the encounter. Those who survive a Pishacha's attack often carry the scars of their experience deep within their psyche. They may suffer from nightmares, hallucinations, and a pervasive sense of dread that permeates every aspect of their lives. The world, once familiar and comforting, becomes a source of constant fear, every shadow a potential hiding place for the creature that stalked their thoughts. Beyond individual trauma, the Pishacha's influence can extend outward, infecting entire communities with fear and suspicion. Their presence breeds paranoia, turning neighbor against neighbor as anxieties fester and accusations fly. The very fabric of society can unravel under the strain of a Pishacha's insidious manipulations. This contagious fear is not merely a consequence of their actions, but a deliberate tactic employed to weaken their prey. The Pishacha thrives on discord, growing stronger with every whispered rumor, every fearful glance. They are masters of psychological warfare, understanding that breaking the spirit is often more effective than breaking the body. Section 6. Echoes in the modern world, the Pishacha's relevance today. Though born from ancient lore, the Pishacha's resonance extends far beyond the realm of myth. Their story offers a timeless parable about the insidious nature of negativity and the importance of safeguarding our mental and emotional well-being. In a world grappling with rising rates of anxiety, depression, and social isolation, the Pishacha serves as a chilling reminder of the very real dangers posed by unchecked negativity. The creature's insatiable hunger for despair mirrors the ways in which our own negative thoughts and emotions can consume us, leaving us feeling drained, hopeless, and disconnected from the world around us. The Pishacha's ability to manipulate and exploit our fears also highlights the importance of critical thinking and emotional resilience. In an age of information overload and constant stimulation, it's crucial to be able to discern truth from fiction, to avoid falling prey to fear-mongering and negativity spirals. While we may not encounter literal Pishachas in our daily lives, the forces they represent, fear, anger, despair, are all too real. By understanding the Pishacha's story, we can better recognize and combat these forces within ourselves and in the world around us. We can strive to cultivate positivity, compassion, and understanding, building a world where the shadows of fear and negativity have no power to take hold.